It has been such a fun year for the club, the supporters, and us as well. The team has set franchise records. There's been a renovation here at BMO Field. We've made it to the playoffs. There are so much memories. What was your favorite from this season?
Well, the regular season now comes to an end in terms of home games here at BMO Field. The best news is there's going to be playoff football coming, potentially, depending on how the results play out in the next week. But they finished the regular season here at BMO Field with an 11-5-1 record, and that's my biggest takeaway. Like, starting 7 games on the road while there were renovations to this place, it was tough on the team, but they took advantage of all the home dates later on in the season, putting together a little bit of a winning streak coming home as well. And that's something that we wanted to see here because the fan support has been so great over the years, Danielle. It's using this whole environment to your advantage. I think the Reds finally did that, and just thinking back on some of the big games, the big moments, Sebastian Giovinco's hat tricks, some of his celebrations, whether it be stirring it up or the golf swing. I love Chris Canopka going behind the goal and swigging a beer. Like, there was a lot of great memories made here at BMO Field this season, and this place is just going to get bigger and better as the renovations continue over the course of this coming off season.
Adrian, what was your favorite memory? Maybe the Cajun wraps in the press box, the food tasting here at BMO?
I don't know. I'm just listening to Gareth talk right now. He's taking a whole bunch of them. I'm like, where do I go now? Which one do I say? No, but not necessarily for me. It's throughout the course of the season. It's probably the pickups that they made in the off season, and the most unlikely source in Giovinco. I think a lot of people can appreciate what he's done for this team. No one knew who he was before coming here. Maybe the Italian followers maybe knew from Syria, but I had no idea who this guy was. And then to see what he's done since he came to the club and all the records that he's breaking and just the style that he brings and that brings the best out of his teammates surrounding him. You look at Jonathan Osorio, who has come a long way, and that's all credit to some of these DPs that Toronto FC has picked up in the offseason. So those are my memorable stuff. Yes, I could look at their obviously beating the best team in 2009 and all the records we were holding when I was playing. But I'm proud of where this team has come from and what they're achieving now. Now it's just to get over that hurdle again and not just be satisfied with making the playoffs, but exceeding all expectations and hopefully getting to the finals and winning this thing.
You know what my favorite memory was? You playing in the D-Row testimonial match and tripping over your own feet. That's gold.
I didn't trip. I swear there was a sniper and they threw something at me and I fell and I was blinded by the lights and the magnifying glass. But no, I'm ashamed that was your most memorable moment. You got to come up with something better than that.
No,
what is yours, in all honesty?
I think it had to have been when Giovinco scored the hat trick against Orlando City, and he just slid across the entire field on his knees in front of the supporters, and everyone was chanting his name. It was absolutely crazy. He brings us so much joy, but it's more than that. It's the entire team. We want to know what your favorite memories are. Use the hashtag TFC Live and tell us what stands out to you from this season.